from the Hurricane Festival 2000, and with me here are Mige and Ville from him. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
So no energy drinks today?
Energy drinks, not yet. You know,
No.
we're trying to quit it. You know, it's terribly hard on your heart.
It's
Place like
satanic.
that. You know, it's satanic. It's something truly evil. We're trying to get away from it. But let's see what happens later on. Probably end up drinking like millions of cans of Red Bull, as always.
Yeah. So you're quite busy at the moment, or still busy. Now in Spain, Poland, and England too. How is it going there?
Well, it's been okay there.
We've just started in loads of places, so it's nothing like this. You know, it's really small. Like in England, we play in really small clubs, and there were not so many people in there. And in Spain, a bit bigger clubs. And Poland, we actually haven't been playing in Poland yet. We've just been doing promotion and stuff like that. We played our first gig in Latvia, in Riga, a place like that. We're just starting in new territories, so it's fun.
Yeah. And I think the biggest audience you already have in Germany and I guess Finland, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. Got a new single out, Poison Girl, the third one from your album.
Is it out already?
Is it out already?
Within the next days.
Within the next days, yeah. So as it is not live, it will be out then. You can buy it then. The artwork reminds a bit of fantasy films. It's very enchanted. Have you seen the artwork?
They must have been changing it, you know. It wasn't fancy film last time I ever seen.
You did a live picture in the front of it. Have you seen it yourself?
I've seen the banner, you know, and it's you too, I guess,
Yeah,
standing
stage,
there,
yeah.
and there's green flowers and all that stuff.
That's ornaments. It's actually my
light.
tattoo.
Ah.
They used that, you know. I saw, you know, one time on a computer monitor, but that's all, you know. It wasn't designed by us because we didn't have the time. So yeah, it's fantasy.
That's film. That was a compliment, you know. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, yeah.
Great. You're real superstars here in Germany, and
God, no.
you're handled as superstars from media at least.
Oh my
and I was wondering if we need superstars now, as we had in the 50s and 60s. There were the actors from Hollywood, you know, and we don't really have superstars anymore. Is there a need for people to have them?
Well, hopefully not.
But there's loads of stars, you know. There's not like Elvis was a star for everybody. Now there's, you know, stars for everybody, different stars for everybody. No, of course, young people need idols and stuff like that. I don't consider that we're idols ourselves, but you know, I grew up with bands like Black Sabbath and Kiss and stuff like that, and they were my greatest idols. And Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, yeah, of course, it's important. And of course, there's always going to be important persons to affect, you know, young child's weary mind.
So is it the Clint Eastwood from the Italian Western films, or more Dirty Harry?
All of them. I have all of his films on tape. I'm a huge fan still.
Also the new ones with
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Yeah. Did you cry?
Almost.
Yeah, me too. So on your website you said that, or it was written that you said that Ville was your idol. In which way?
How did I say that? I can't remember all the lies that I told there, but yeah. Well, of course, he's my idol since I'm spending my youth playing with him. You have to sort of respect the people that you work with. So, well, idol is a strong word. But yeah, I suppose he is my idol in some strange fashion.
Yeah, he is my idol too, but in a really, really strange
Maybe
fashion.
even stranger fashion.
Probably even stranger fashion.
So I was wondering if your partners are maybe sometimes jealous because of your tight friendship. It seems as if you have a very tight friendship. Just like jealousy?
Yes, you can't even imagine how tight it is.
It's getting tighter.
Day by day.
Day by day, it's getting stranger.
Well,
It's hard to say, yeah.
And you're always going to have fights within the band and stuff like that. It's a family, and you have your friends within there. You'll get friends with somebody for a couple of months, and then you start hating him. So it's always like that, you know. It's because there's like, we have the small containers there, and like all the people, all the crew, and everybody is in there, and it's rather small. And when you do it for months and months, it's kind of strange.
Yeah. You do lots of interviews, and it seemed to me as if in every interview you tell something different, or at least a little bit different. So, do you play a bit with the media?
No, we just have really bad memory.
No, you forget and we have to make up something, so basically
Yeah,
it's just...
basically it's a thing that for the journalists it's a lot nicer that the band doesn't just, you know, tell exactly the same stories. You know, a couple of artists do that and that's completely boring. You can read the same things in every paper. It's a lot nicer to tell stories, you know.
You do, yes. So, all this media stuff, is this getting on your nerves already, or do you still have fun by just making up stories and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, most of the time, yeah. I mean, it's the hardest part is to look at the schedules, but when you actually get there, it's not so bad, and you can start lying and having a good time, basically. But it looks worse than it actually is.
Because I have been at the press conference in Cologne in January or February or something, and I watched one cameraman follow you to the toilet, and I thought, well, that's strange, you know. Are you already used to that?
Oh, I think it was quite exciting.
Yeah, in a way it was.
But he was a wimp at the end of the day. He didn't come all the way down, so...
No, that's true.
Better luck
true.
next time.
Yeah.
And can you still distinguish between the private persons and the persons you are on stage and in the media, however?
Well, the same all the time.
Same.
That's the only way to do it, you know. I'm not an actor. He actually is a quite good actor. All of his family is really famous in Finland for acting. His mother's a really famous actress.
Yes, my grandpa is a famous actress.
No, director. Did really cool black and white films in the 50s and stuff like that. So he's kind of like from that art acting thing. So I'm not sure all the time whether he's acting or not. But I can't act at all, so
I'm not sure all the time.
That's the real me all the time.
Yeah. So do you want to go into acting someday?
Well, yes, definitely, sure. If someone would have us, but it would need to be a very strange movie that I would act in.
Yes.
Maybe a Tarantino film, some kind of a part of a lunatic. That would be quite exciting.
Yeah, I could be that lunatic's first victim gets killed after 5 seconds. You know, I'm not an actor.
No, you can be a police officer like Clint Eastwood. Then you can actually.
Oh, I have
come on,
to do anything
to your idol.
Yeah, just have the one expression.
And you have
Make
the hair
my day
already, so you
punk.
don't have to change the image.
That's true. That's true. Watch out, Clint Eastwood. Here I come.
Yes. Watch out, Hollywood.
Watch out, Hollywood.
That's great. So, Mige, you're also into photography, I read?
Yes.
So, what do you do? Do you do landscapes, still lifes, or whatever?
No, actually,
Portraits.
portraits, yeah. I have a very strange-looking friends. And I like taking pictures out of them in strange locations. But so far it's been a bit... It's hard, you know. The technical side is so hard. You have to... It'll take time for me to master it completely.
I'd say it's like avant-garde meets documentary photography. That's what it is.
That's what I'm aiming at least.
He does great black and whites.
Oh, thank you.
You write the songs and you write them most of the time about women. I was wondering if one of your partners maybe once said, well, it's nice that you write songs about me, and but do I have to be the poison girl? Do I have to join you in death? Why don't we walk hand in hand, big flowers, and walk into the sundown? Something like, you know, those normal songs that you always hear on the radio.
Well, I consider myself as being a strange, decadent artist, so it wouldn't fit the picture to do, you know, that boring flower kind of shit, you know. But, I don't know, and it's not about simple things in a simple relationship. It's more like collecting bits and pieces from everywhere. It's like a big puzzle, you know. One sentence can be about one person, and one sentence can be totally another. And it's not always me that is singing in that.
Yeah.
It's not always
Authentic.
I as an I, you know, it can be different, you know, I and I.
I and I, yeah.
So I found another thing that Mige gave a message out to the people to be careful with drugs, sex, alcohol, and other temptations. Is that a concession to your teenage fans, or is it because of your life that you learned from your life?
It's miserable, you know, mistakes and all the things he's lost, you know. He's lost it all, you know. He can't take it anymore. He's being grown a bit too old, so...
I don't know where, yeah.
He's trying to take everybody with him.
No, not really. It's I think where did I get that from? I can't even remember.
It's on your website.
Oh yeah, that's a bad thing.
Take a look at it.
Yeah. I should take a look at my brains and see what's wrong with them. More like, I don't know. It sounds like a good advice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, I just wanted to give a good advice that people should follow. At least try to follow. They're bad things. Sex is bad, drugs is bad, temptations are bad. They usually are bad.
Okay, so learn from Mige, please. As you always make up stories, you like to do that. I have some keywords here, and I would like you to make a story out of that.
Oh my god.
Do you do that?
Stories out of them.
Yes.
Let us try.
Okay.
Yes.
I give you the micro. And I just...
Mige, would you please hold?
Yes.
It's light. Light as a feather.
Light as a feather.
Yeah, don't like that. So what do you
So
want
we
to
start
say?
with the simple one. You should
So,
say something about that.
invent story about the song.
No.
Or, you know, invent story about Poison Girl.
Some
Or,
Poison Girl.
As you like.
well, you shall be. Because I wrote that song.
So you want a story?
Yes. Make a
Like a story
out of
about
keywords.
some kind of a poison girl.
Yeah. Where Poison Girl is in. Doesn't have to be Poison Girl, but it's mentioned in the song. I thought it would be an easier start for you.
That's always hard.
This is too hard. I mean, it's like we should be novelists or something. I don't know.
Once upon a time.
Oh my god, we don't do that kind of stories. We always mix the real life with things that haven't happened, you know. It's like, once there was a poison girl. It was quite poisonous to me. Tried to put things in my whiskey. Oh, it rhymes as well. You have to
Oh yeah, that was good. Ironing board.
You have to continue the same story.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And oh well.
We did it on the ironing board.
Water pump gun.
We used to put urine in it.
Yeah.
Shoot it at the fans, you know. They never noticed.
Yeah. It's like a psychological test, you know. Doctor's gonna get us away. Bloodthirsty mosquitoes. Well, Finnish Lapland is filled with them. But I don't know what it has to do with poison or urine, maybe. Maybe they are urine-sucking mosquitoes too. The story is getting really badly out of hand, I think.
That's
But
true.
it's okay.
Too early for that.
Eclipse of the sun. Hey, where do you get these from?
You're mad.
I'm getting
you are
rid
the
of-
one who's mad.
Yeah,
We can't be mad.
You should make the story of Eclipse of the Sun.
His ass is so big that he has eclipsed the sun a couple of times there.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Total eclipse of the sun. Yeah.
Total eclipse. You see, you know, once a day, lust.
Lust. It always turns to dust.
Yes.
I don't know if it's spelled right.
It is.
Nico Häkkinen. Well.
I hate cars, I hate speed, I hate sports, and
But I
I
think
like the guy.
Yeah, he looks good.
At least.
He looks good. Yeah.
Charismatic, intelligent. Spell of love.
I don't believe in magic.
I don't believe in love, so basically that's not for us.
It's totally a shitty thing. The Vikings.
The Vikings, our ancestors, not actually.
Yes.
We came from the Russian side, I think.
Russian
but-
side, yeah, but Ville, for example, it's an ancient Viking name. Comes from Wilhelm, which means a guy with the helmet and with the. We got There's been a toisessa kerrassa sun
a shield.
A shield, yeah. So it comes from that, you know. So I consider myself being an ancestor of the Vikings, at least name-wise.
Yeah. And Ville means pitchfork in Croatian. So that's basically origin of the names can be very strange.
That's true, that's true.
Vikings. Traffic jam. Oh well, that's a boring story basically. You're just
really
standing
boring.
there and.
Sorry.
No. I mean the traffic jam. Your
Yeah.
story.
Traffic jam, you know. I was just thinking about a jam that we did on traffic.
Did we do any of that? Well,
I think we did. At least I did in my own mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, Frank Zappa. Oh, too complicated, you know.
Really good stories. I love the picture of Frank Zappa shitting. Shitting there somewhere. But it's cool. But like the mustache a lot. But Frank Zappa is a bit too intelligent for me. You know, the music is a bit too hard, and I don't like that kind of humor. You know, Bobby Brown. That sucks. It's the Bloodhound Gang from the 60s or whatever, and that's why I call them. Bloodhound Gang. They're nice as well, but. Oh my God, the crack of his ass is showing.
I love it. Holy Ghost. Oh, that's the...
Father and the Son and the Holy.
That's the best bloke out of the Holy Trinity.
I've never met him, so I can't tell it for sure.
I have.
Have you?
Yes.
That's your story.
Well, yes, we just spent 4 days in Riccione, and I have to say that I might have used maybe 2 gallons of that stuff. It makes you look really good.
Well, he thinks it makes him look
in a twisted way, of course. I like twisted things.
And after the time on the beach, we went to a really good Irish pub and drank, not actually tequila, but we drank.
Oh, you already have.
But we had that mezcal with the worm in the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was really cool. We ate it and then we started instantly fighting. You know, it has some bad spirits within it. You know, it was cool eating worms. It was really. It was, believe me.
What does it taste like? Like tequila juice?
It tastes like nothing really. That's cool. You know, little worm. You're really eating it. That's what kind of savage beast I really am.
Murderer.
The last unicorn. Consider him actually being one.
Yes. Wow.
Because that's the symbol of spirituality, pureness, and he's one of the guys who are closest to at this moment in this cruel world, in these times, you know.
Oh.
It's very pure.
He's one like that.
Yeah, you know the sex and drug stuff that I warned you about. I freed myself from that.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We tried our best, yeah. Thank you. Nice being here.